Here we go, guys. Election day is on Tuesday. And Ron DeSantis is actually running for re-election as the governor of Florida. I believe he's actually going to win pretty comfortably, in my opinion, if you ask me. I believe he's actually leading Charlie Crist by something like 9 points in the polls. Now, take the polls for what they're worth, but DeSantis is going to win re-election pretty easily. So now, folks, let's flash forward to 2024. Now, the word is Donald Trump is going to be announcing he's going to be running for president again on November the 14th. Now, one thing that we know about Trump is going to be very, very blunt with what he says. The man is not a politician. He's just telling it like it is. And last night, folks, he actually took a shot at one Ron DeSantis. Now, all of the major polls when it comes to who would actually get the Republican nomination in 2024 is overwhelmingly Donald Trump. Donald Trump has the support of the base. He does. Now, I'm a big fan of Ron DeSantis as well, but Donald Trump is an alpha. Ron DeSantis is also an alpha. And last night, Donald Trump took a shot at Ron DeSantis in the polls. Over here on the Daily Wire, Trump launches attack on Ron DeSantis ahead of midterm election. Now, Trump was actually campaigning in Pennsylvania. But we're going to listen to this clip here, guys. And he does take a shot at Ron DeSantis. He calls him Ron DeSantimonious. And he's actually talking about a poll where he's like way, way, way ahead. Something like 71%. DeSantis, something like 10%. But let's go ahead and listen to this and hear what Trump says.
Trump at 71, Ron DeSanctimonious at 10%, Mike Pence at 7. Oh, Mike's doing better than I thought.
So that is the clip there that everybody is talking about right there. I don't know where exactly he got this poll from, but people on the left, they're celebrating this. They're talking about, hey, on the right now, there's a war between Ron DeSantis and Donald Trump. Now, like I said before, man, Trump is just going to tell it like it is. He's going to give his opinion. Now, 71%, I don't know which poll he's actually looking at, but I do believe that he would beat Ron DeSantis in a primary. I truly do believe that because the people really, really do who actually vote for Republicans. They love Donald Trump. They also love Ron DeSantis, but they believe, and I believe this too, it is not his time just yet when it comes to 2024. Now, if Donald Trump does not run in 2024, there's no doubt about it. I would actually vote for a Ron DeSantis. Now, of course, he has not actually said that he would actually run in 2024, but everybody believes that he would if Donald Trump does not. And I've actually talked about Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis, being on the same ticket because I believe that would be a powerhouse ticket. The problem is that they're both alphas. That could be an issue. But if they can actually, put things aside, and I do believe that DeSantis likes Trump and Trump likes DeSantis. But when you're talking about being the face of the party, Trump wants to be the face of the party. I mean, this man was the president. And he got, 75, 76 million votes. And the base absolutely loves Donald Trump. Yeah, he's going to be feeling like, yeah, I'm the man. He knows that Ron DeSantis is very, very popular. He does. But this was just a small jab, if you ask me, when he calls him Ron DeSanctimonious. I mean, he even said Mike Pence was actually doing a little bit better. Mike Pence is not going to be the Republican nominee. He's not. It's either going to be Trump or DeSantis and pretty much nobody else. Now, here on the Daily Wire, it does mention that some people didn't actually like that Trump actually did this. And this talking about people on the right. Like here it says, quote, DeSantis is an extremely effective conservative governor who has had real policy wins and real cultural wins. Daily Wire host Matt Walsh tweeted. Trump isn't going to be able to take this one down with a dumb nickname. He better have more than that up his sleeve. Now, the thing is anybody really surprised that Trump said this? I'm not. This is Donald Trump. Also, nice job on launching your public attack against the most popular conservative governor in America 3 days before the midterms, when we're all supposed to be showing a united front. Walsh continued. Now, I don't think that it's that big a deal, if you ask me. But like I said, man, this is Donald Trump we're talking about. He's not a politician. He is just a businessman. But he knows what everybody else has been saying. If it came down to it between him and DeSantis, the Republican nominee would actually be Trump. I mean, that's just a fact right there. But I understand why people don't want Trump to be saying stuff like this, especially before the midterms. I get that. But this is Donald Trump we're talking about. This is not an establishment politician. I mean, he has been going on the attack. I mean, against the establishment. I'm not calling Ron DeSantis establishment, but when it comes to politics, look at the people that the Republicans have actually put out there to run before Donald Trump. It was establishment shills. They put Mitt Romney out there to win a presidency. That did not happen. John McCain also did not happen. Those two guys were terrible, and that's the kind of people you trotted out. They couldn't win. They couldn't beat Barack Hussein Obama. Donald Trump, he came in and he has just rallied the base. He's actually grown the Republican Party. He's brought in more diverse. You actually have more black people voting Republican now. John McCain and Mitt Romney, they couldn't do that. They couldn't do that because they didn't fight back. Trump actually fights back. Now, I'm not saying that I really like that he did it. I'm just saying that I'm not surprised that he actually went out there and, called Ron DeSantis Ron Sanctimonious. I mean, when he was running for president, he went after Ted Cruz. And now him and Ted Cruz are cool. I don't believe this is going to hurt their relationship at all. I don't. But I'm not completely sure if DeSantis would actually accept being on a Trump ticket, them coming together because they're both alphas. But I still believe, folks, that would be a monumental, unbeatable ticket if that did happen. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.